There was an idea I saw on the subreddit. So this idea was getting the strongest farm in the world. So let's go into firing range over here in pop-up mode. This is how, and it involves the Monkeyopolis, as well as in pop-up mode and this map. So as much as I would like to do this legitimately, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I know, guys. I apologize, but it has to be done. Unless you want me to wait for like 1,000 rounds to get to this point, but I'm going to have to do this. I'm gonna use an insta-monkey. If only the crate glitch was in here to make this a lot easier, but no. I'm going to have to use my precious 4th tier free farm, I know. I've had this for a long time, so it's about time we put it to use. How about that? So yeah, I'm gonna start with one down here. I know, guys. A $20,000 insta-monkey. If that ain't broken, I don't know what is. Guess we'll get a farmer as well, but don't worry, guys. This is the only insta-monkey we're gonna use, alright? I promise you. Promise. Alright, so if you don't know what the Monkeyopolis does, let me explain it real quick. The 5th tier at the bottom path, it gives you, or it's basically like a mini temple, but with farms. AKA, the more farms you sacrifice within the range of the village, the more money you get from it. The way you're gonna get this, strongest farm is you gotta surround this village over here with as many farms within the radius as possible, and how it's done is pretty messy, and I'll show you how. It requires a very expensive setup. So yes, it does include the true sun god. I need to get up a true sun god for this to work as well. There was a post on this on Reddit. I guess I'll link the post to it, because they showed how to get the Monkeyopolis within the most farms possible, and I was trying to think like on my own, like trying to think of other ways that you could do it, but the way this guy did it was basically the best you could do. So I kind of have to do basically the same thing as him, because I was thinking, is there any way I could do this differently? But there wasn't. So this is how it's gonna be done. Get a village here, 205, surrounded with farms, but there's more you can do to get even more farms within the range of it. So basically anything that buffs the range of this village over here will indeed help it. But yeah, there are multiple ways to increase the range of this village. So one is the true sun god. Yes, so we have to spend 500k plus. So that's the reason why I went for this 420 farm, before any of you ridicule me for doing that. There's also the alchemist. Actually, is there? Yes, there's the alchemist. Although the alchemist does not actually buff the range of this guy, because he can't actually throw the potion on it, but he can increase the range of other towers. That in turn will increase the range of the farm. So of course one of them is Oben. I believe level 11 Oben. Yeah, level 11 Oben actually gives you range on every tower within radius, including the village. That's why you gotta go for Oben. I believe the maximum farms you can sacrifice is 17. As for whether or not we're gonna get 17, I have no clue. The goal is to get 17, but if we can't, I'm okay with 16 or 15. But I would like to match that. I don't think it's possible to get 18. I was thinking of ways. I was testing this on Sandbox earlier, but I could not find any possible way to fit more farms. So I believe 17 is the max, and firing range is basically the only map you can pull this off on, just because of how many farms you have within radius over here. So yes, it's gonna be we get Oben within range of the village. Also another village in range of the village, because this village does increase the range of the village. Villageception, if you want to call it that. And then the alchemist to buff the range of these guys, so they give enough range to buff the village. And then a true sun god, of course, within range of the village. That's a lot of villages. However, here's the thing. The person who did this did it on Sandbox, and I want to do it in a real game. So this may be the first time in a real game that we're gonna get the best banana farm possible.
Does the insta-monkey count towards the Monkeyopolis?
You know what? That's actually a good question. And I think the answer to that is no. Because there was also another post about the farm, or the Monkeyopolis, how it works. And the way it works is that it gives money proportional to the amount of money you spent on the farms. So because I got this for free, we didn't actually pay 20k for it. You actually have to sell this guy and then rebuy it. Sell and rebuy. Don't worry guys, I've caught myself at this point. I believe every $2,000 you get an extra crate, I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, it's all about the dollar amount. That's what we have to go for. Yeah, right now, you're kind of thinking, how the hell can this village reach the range of this? But it will be done. I promise you that. Alright, that's 17. These are the farms we're going to sacrifice, but not yet, of course. We need more max farms like this. So first we need a farm here. Sorry, a village here. This farm is going to be... It should be a big enough range to reach this guy. I know, you're probably thinking right now, there's no way you're going to reach that, but don't worry. So, Open we want level 11, so I won't upgrade him yet. Only when we're, like, close to getting it. But for now, we'll leave it at that. And then, of course, to top it off, a true sun god. So that's going to be a lot of money to spend, like, upgrading this guy. So it'll take a while, but we'll leave it at this for now. Why doesn't hovering the mouse over the farms work? Well, that's because we're not on the Steam version. We're on BlueStack, so they don't know. Or, since we're using an emulator, it's basically like a phone in a sense, so if I'm moving my mouse like this, it's like you hovering your finger over a phone. Because they don't know your finger is hovering over it. If it were the Steam version, it would do that, I'm pretty sure. Like it does in Battles and TD5 right now. Does the Monkeyopolis generate more crates in Impossible? Exactly. So I don't think I mentioned this yet, but that's why I'm playing on Impossible mode. It's based on prices, so that's why you want to get, you want to go on Impossible mode. Because Impossible is the highest possible prices you can get for these things. If I play on easy, there's no way, or my Monkeyopolis will not make as much money as it would on Impossible. So there's an easy way to tell how much farms are in range of your Monkeyopolis right now. As you see, it costs 45k to upgrade it. So it's 5k for every farm in range. So right now we got 5 in range. And I mentioned that the max was 17. So to know that we got the max farm, this number has to be 85k. Just somebody remind me to sell this farm after. Because we're missing out about $20,000 worth if we don't sell it and then rebuy it. You can see me being 1 pixel off the 85k. Yeah, me too. Knowing my luck, that's probably going to happen. Actually, it's not really luck-based. Placing towers this close is all about skill. Right now, Oben is level 10, so you see level 11? Increased attack range of monkeys nearby. So, if I've done this right, his level 11 should be able to reach the range of this village after it gets buffed by like Alchemist and the Super Monkey. This is how you know that Oben is giving you extra range. So let me just collect these bananas crates first. So you see this is the tiniest range. Move this a little bit closer, you get stage 2, which is probably the village buff, and then stage 3 you get the biggest range village, which is because of Oben's buff. Hence why you need Oben for this. Every other hero won't work. No other hero gives you range on your towers, if I recall. Anyways, Sun Temple, here we go. Let's do it. Alright. And now we gotta save about $600,000. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Oh, one thing I also forgot to mention. Some people probably are wondering why I don't buy like a 5th tier. And that's because this Monkeyopolis only sacrifices 4th tiers at most. That's why you have to go for these specific factories. So 420. Anyways, just so I don't forget, let's sell this guy. Sell our insta farm. Just to buy another one up. And again, the reason we're doing that is to increase the dollar value that we're sacrificing. Just like the temple. Like, if you sacrifice the temple, a bunch of insta monkeys, they're not going to give you very much. Battles 5.0 update in that case. I'm surprised they called it Battles 5.0, because generally with a new, like, number with the patch, essentially comes a new quote-unquote season, so generally those, like, first 5.0, 2.0, 3.0 should be a giant balance update, or, like, a huge content update, maybe, but no. For some reason, the only update in there is a tournament. So it's kind of interesting, those tournaments, but I personally don't feel like grinding that much for it. I mean, the thing is you have to grind to enter it. I'm not quite a fan of that. And I haven't played Battles in so long. I don't even know if I like the game anymore. I guess it'll be nice to see who ends up winning, but I personally am not really interested in playing Battles anymore. Or at least competitively / tryhardy. Just because a lot of the tryhard Battles community is kind of toxic. I think everybody knows that. Too many sweaty tryhards in a high-level battle arena. Or whatever competitive game mode they play in. I believe there's like 4,000 entry spots. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. Maybe like a single elimination format. So it goes 4096 to 2048, 1024, etc. until it's like all the way down to 2 left. And then end of that. Alright, I think it's about time. We can sacrifice our True Sun God right about now. You know what? Let's sell our farms just for that extra bit of money. We don't really need it. And let it rip. True Sun God. And let's get super range as well. Epic range. Yeah, so you see this village or this Super Monkey True Sun God is making our farms way cheaper than before. It's about a 40% discount, so that's a lot of money we lose out on. That probably loses us out on a couple $100 or a couple $1,000 on this farm, but I really don't think there's anything you can do. Either way, how much farms you got in range? 9. I think we need to buff this True Sun God's range, so let's get back our village in Alchemist. Forgot to mention this. Because this True Sun God is in range of the Monkeyopolis now, it also gives the Monkeyopolis a discount. So it's no longer $5,000 per banana farm, it's 3,000, so it's still the same as before. Still 9 farms in radius. I really hope I didn't mess this up. What else do I need to do? Primary training? I think I need a alchemist. Let's get this. Permabrew. Currently, as you can see, it's in range of 13. 39 divided by 3. So we're about 4 farms off. Let's see what I messed up here. You know what? I think we have to reset this. So, first let me make sure not to die here. Holy crap. It's a lot of ZOMGs. So, let's just get some good towers. So, a 520 under range of here. That should allow us to beat round 95, but you know what I have to do? I do not accept. I'm not going to accept this. This is a failure right now. What we have to do here is we have to sell this guy. I messed up. Goodbye, True Sun God. You have to go. We have to reset this because it was not working. Maybe we'll start putting this guy on the top left. We're actually running out of money really quickly. And it actually did not sell the farm, so thank God for that. It looks like I kind of need the money at this point. We're itching so close to round 100 right now. I really want to finish this before round 100. So, let's get working. Oh, there it is. 42,000. So that's 14 farms in range. But we're 3 short. What can we do? We have 14 right now, so that's better than before. Maybe I get a 4th here again, like this. Oh, how about now? No, still 42k. To get the max, this should cost $51,000, but it only costs 42k. And I'm trying to think of ways I can increase the range, because look at this. All of our buffing towers are in range of the village, so it's getting the max range possible, but do I have to do like some pixel perfect placement? I may have to. Okay, first let's see which farms are the culprit, like which ones are not in range. I think that's important to know. Let's sell this guy, see if it changes. 42, so no. This farm at the bottom was not in range. Sell this guy. We're at how much? 39, yeah. So for somehow we have to get 2 farms next to each other back here. And let's see what the culprit is on the right side, because oh, it's probably these 2. 1, 2. That's not in range. Like if I sell this guy. Still 42. Yeah. Okay, let's try a different placement of farms. Maybe like this. I don't know. Because this one was a little bit out of range. I guess the easy way to tell is whether or not like the range is buff like this. That's how you tell like the farm is in range of a village. There's 2. Now, can we get 3? Buying and reselling. Exactly. Intense micro action going on right now. I can't do it, no. Guys, I can't do it. How the hell does this guy get 3 in range? Is he a hacker or what? You know, let's do this. Let's sell it. Oh, we just won. Anyways, let's jump into free play while we figure this out. Maybe we have to put this a little bit in the middle. Here. Like this. Still 15, but maybe we'll have enough space this time at the top. No. You know, I probably should have used a macro right now, like, to do this pixel perfect placement. I know that would probably help for sure. I see a 3rd spot for a farm. How much you got right now? 48. Holy crap, guys. We're 1 farm away from the max. It finally worked. We got 3 on the right side, but can we get 2 in the left? That's the hardest part. Your 4th tier on the bottom left. Left bottom is a little too far on the left. It's blocking the other farm like this. Maybe, actually. You're right. Let's try to place this a little closer. Oh, you're right. Look at this. Yeah, to whoever said that, to put my farms a little bit more to the left, you're right. It turns out there's a lot of space that I left open, and that might be it. Okay, we have to redo these farms, I think, as well. So that kind of sucks, because right now these guys have discounts. And if I do this, that means I do lose a little bit of money on farms, I know. So I am not getting the max possible if I do get 17, but still. Has to be done. I am not satisfied with 16. We need 17. 17 or riots. Note to self, do not try this at home, or you're not gonna have a good time. Also, no. We're still at 48. It's this farm over here that's not budging. See? 48. Man. We're that close, but we can't do it? Really?
6 hours later.
You know what? I don't think I can do it, guys. 17 just requires way too much skill. I've bought and resold everything. Or, sorry, I've sold and rebought so many times. This alchemist, this Oban, this village. I'll upgrade these farms, alright. But, unfortunately, it looks like, no. We're gonna be 1 off the most farms we can place. I'm so sorry, guys. This is very sad. Can we get 100 likes? So, again, 16 times 3 equals 48. We need 51 for it to be the max, but you know what? It's whatever. Let's just do it. In 3, 2, 1. And there it is. All the farms are gone, and we're left with this one village. Now, let's see how much money it gives us. The way you can find out is just by looking at this money count. So we'll wait for the start of next round to count how much money we're getting from it. Again, unfortunately, we are 1 farm short from the max. To that dude who got 17 farms, you are a wizard. I can only wish to be as good as you. So, 45-9. Let's keep track. Until the end of this round over here. This will be close to the strongest farm you can get. So we're at 110. 110 minus 45-9. Anybody want to do some math? I'll do some quick math in my head. That's about 65,000? Yeah, I'm gonna say around 65k is what we got with 16 farms. So with 17, we would get close to 70,000 per round. So 70k looks to be the max you can get from these guys. I said we wouldn't stop until we get 17, but I tried. I tried, guys. Multiple times. Oh, so close to the max, but not quite. See, it's already generating like 500k, like, after how much rounds? 5? 5 or 6 rounds? Not bad. Not bad, but this here is how you get the max farms. If anyone wants to get 17, then be my guest. Unfortunately, I will fall short.